Good day, awesome leaders. B. Nathaniel Smith here, aka The Keynote. I want to take some time to talk to you about making first impressions. So I'm going to give you several points that will help you in making great first impressions. So the first thing before you make any impression at all, I need you to own your originality. What does that mean? That means you have to be secure in who you are. If you are an original you, you're not a duplicate, you're not a replica, you're not a copy. You're an original you. Know your faults, but know your strengths and own them. The first thing to making a great first impression is to own your originality. Now, once you own your originality, here are a couple of things you need to do. First, you need to be confident in who you are, not conceited in who you are. Very important. You want to be confident. Confidence says, I've studied, I'm aware, I'm knowledgeable. Conceit says, it's all about me and it's self-serving. So don't be conceited. If you're going to make a first impression, be confident. Number two, be courteous to people that you are connecting with. And don't be cocky. Courteous says you speak to people, you shake hands, you're engaged, you smile. Please smile. That's what courteous says. Cocky says you walk into the room, it's all about you, you have your swagger, you don't care who doesn't connect with you, you're there to give them what they need. If you're going to make a great first impression, you have to be courteous to people. You can't be cocky. Number three, be enthusiastic and engaging. Talk to people. Be upbeat. Look at the positive aspect of why you're there. Your enthusiasm can spill over into the life of someone else who needed just a little spark from you to move them to the next level of greatness. So your enthusiasm, and I'm not saying be fake or unrealistic, but I am saying be connected to those that are around you. All right, so your fourth one, do your homework. Research, research, research. If you don't do your homework, it's really hard for you to get up and deliver anything or make a great first impression if you're not familiar with why you're there, if there's a theme or if there's a topic that you need to be aware of. Even if there's an event that's happening and you're part of the event, do your homework, do some background research on your environment that you're entering before you enter that environment. Now, after you've done your homework, one of the other things you need to do is you need to know your customer. Knowing your customer simply means you've researched them. If I'm going to give a speech to the YMCA, if I'm going to the YMCA, then I need to know specifically the YMCA in Fort Lauderdale, what's the history behind the Y? Who's the corporation president or director of that particular location? How many students, children, youth, activities, events do they put on a day, a week, a month? This is information that's normally free to the public. So it's not anything that's confidential. You can just get that information and it can help you. So what you want to do is you want to know your customer. So that's the fifth thing. The number six, deliver, 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 and then over-deliver. Part of making first impressions is people have an expectation of you, even if you don't know what that expectation is. People always have an expectation of you when you walk into an arena and you are expected to impress them. If that is the case, you must deliver again, you must deliver on a higher level, and then after you've delivered, you must then over-deliver. Leave people with more than what they initially came for or what they initially expected. Over-deliver. 7, eye contact matters. I've been in atmospheres where the goal is to make a good impression and to present or share, and the presenter, he or she doesn't even look at me or doesn't even look at the people in the audience, doesn't even engage folks. Eye contact is important, but don't stare. That's just kind of weird. So make great eye contact. And then finally, if you're gonna make great first impressions, always make sure you ask for what you want and you go for the goal. What do I mean by that? If I had to give my example earlier, if I had to give a presentation to the Y, I need to tell them what I need. I need a room with a stage, or I need a podium. I need a cordless mic, or I can have a handheld mic. I need to be able to know the number of people who are going to be in the room so that I can understand how to navigate the room. So these are just basic logistical things. Ask for what you want and what you need in order for you to make the right kind of impression you need to make. So today's topic for you is making great impressions, making great first impressions. Here is your recap. If you're going to make great first impressions, you must first, before you impress anyone, you have to own your originality. Once you own your originality, here's your countdown. 1, be confident, not conceited. 2, be courteous, not cocky. 3, you want to be enthusiastic and you want to be engaging. 4, do your homework. 5, know your customer. 6, deliver, 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 and then over-deliver. 7, eye contact matters, but don't stare. That's weird. And finally, ask for what you want and go for it. Let them know what you need in order for you to make the right kind of impression you want to make. I appreciate you guys today. Leaders, be encouraged. Why, you say? Because you matter. Have an awesome and powerful and power-filled day.